Every day we make choices that affect the environment and all the creatures who live in it. So do we recycle? What items do we put in the grocery cart? Do we litter? Today, the host of Animal Planet joins us to chat about wildlife preservation. Dave Salmoni is also a zoologist. Hi, Dave.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. I think a lot of people sitting on their couch are going to say, why do I need to help preserve wildlife? What's the point for me? And you would say what?
That is a very good question. It's part of my main message. Obviously, this campaign that we're doing right now is very kid-oriented, and that's how I start all these conversations. At a very basic level, why do I care? If you don't have these natural habitats, you run out of fresh water, you run out of fresh air, and you run out of viable areas to grow food. So if you got to eat, you got to drink, you got to breathe, that's why you initially care. And then we try our best to sort of impose upon you actually how amazing animals are and how they do deserve a space here, but that's a little bit more advanced.
I get that, and this campaign is called Give a Bear a Home. What specifically are you hoping people will do?
Well, specifically, we've been trying to engage with children. I've been working with Burritos Snacks and the World Wildlife Fund, and we really believe that the future of conservation begins with the young guys. So we're encouraging kids to go to their schools, and they're going to make bear habitats in hopes of winning an education grant. What we're also encouraging kids to do is go to the Burritos Facebook page, and there's a caption contest there. So every time you make a caption on one of the photos, Burritos is going to donate another $1 on top of the $150,000 they've already donated to the Global Bear Fund for the World Wildlife Fund. All of that, in my opinion, is going to get kids interested. What I try to do every time I'm on television or giving a speech or whatever is how I want you to leave that thinking, wow, animals are amazing. Animals are awesome. And I think this is a great way to introduce kids to bears, get them to think, man, these are awesome. They do deserve a place here. And then, they'll be educated as to how and where and why they should go about doing that.
I bet there'll be some cute captions for the photo that's behind you. And, that makes the point that bears are incredibly cute. But what you're saying is there's something important that we can be doing, and even simple changes we can be doing in our lives that kids can even do to kind of help preserve them, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of basics. I mean, I feel like we all hear about it, but it's something that we have to practice. Energy conservation at home, whether it's your appliances, shutting off the lights, water conservation. You don't have to run your taps, to brush your teeth and do the dishes. So the basics that we know about, the recycling is important. When you go to the grocery store, you have to know what you're buying. So, there are, natural organic options that are a little better on our environment than some of the others. And my favorite thing that I love to tell people to do, and probably the one that has the most impact on families, is actually just getting out and using wild spaces. If you want to go camping, get out there. If you want to use the national parks, get in there. If you want to use your city parks, use them. The more you use those things, the more our governments realize that these natural spaces are important and we continue to protect them.
And how does what we do impact bears?
Well, I mean, we live alongside bears. Those of us living here in North America, bears have been living alongside us for over 100 years. And if you're going to have no conscience at all and leave your garbage out and have bears becoming a problem, bears are going to start to get shot because we don't want to run the risk of having them around. If we decide to bulldoze every forest and every natural habitat because we can use it for something else, we're going to run out of habitat for bears. But bears are just the keystone species. You're also going to be running out of good soil, good water, all the things that we actually need. So bears are just the start when it comes to habitat preservation.
And like we said, they sure are cute, especially when they're small. So how can people find out more information?
They are cute. The best thing I tell people to do is the Burritos Facebook page.
Fantastic. So go to the Burritos Facebook page. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning, Dave. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.